Hello everyone, today I'm going to be showing you how to make half cakes, or popularly known as Kangumuu or Kangumuu, and it's going to be a very easy and detailed recipe, so enjoy. So I'm going to start off by adding some flour to my bowl. To my bowl I'm going to add in my sugar, mixing using a whisk. This is to make sure the sugar is fully combined into the all-purpose flour. Next, I'm going to be adding in my raising agents. So I'm going to add in some baking powder, baking soda, salt, whisking the raising agents. Once everything is combined, I'm going to be adding in my wet ingredients. So I'm going to start off with a tablespoon of cooking oil. You can use any vegetable oil that you have in the house. Add in some margarine. You can use margarine or butter. And then I'm going to go in with my hands, breaking the margarine into the dry ingredients. You'll notice that the margarine and cooking oil is fully combined into my flour because the flour is a little bit crumbly. So I'm going to be adding in my milk as I mix in with my hands, working in the dough slowly so that it fully absorbs the milk. For flavor, I'm going to be adding in a teaspoon of vanilla essence. This is just to add some flavor to our ngumuus. For about 1 to 2 minutes until the dough is smooth. The texture of the dough shouldn't be like the one for making mandazi. It should be a little bit firm, not soft. So I'm going to knead this for about 1 to 2 minutes until the dough is smooth. Once everything is combined, don't overwork the dough. At this point, I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of flour to my countertop, and then I'm going to transfer the dough to the countertop. So this is how it's looking. So I'm going to use a rolling pin and spread out the dough. I'm going to try and make a rectangle. So as you spread out the dough on the countertop, make sure it's not thin like the one for mandazi. You need the dough to be thick. This is the size I'm going for. So I'm going to use a knife and cut out a little bit because I want to make perfect squares. At this point, I'm going to place a pan over medium heat and add cooking oil. A tip about making half cakes: the oil shouldn't be too hot because we have already cut out a very thick dough. So if you're going to be using high flame, the dough is not going to cook on the inside, but the outside will cook. So the temperature of the oil should be low so that the cakes can cook on the inside. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to use my knife and cut out my half cakes. Like that. Now I'm going to cut across. This is what I'm going for. So the raising agents are going to help our dough to puff up. So make sure you add the quantities that I've listed down below. And you'll have some perfect and delicious half cakes. Growing up as a kid, I used to enjoy having half cakes. And they were cheap that time. They were around 5 bob. I guess today it is 10 bob. So try out the recipe if you used to enjoy having your kangumuu. To check my oil if it's hot, I'm going to insert a skewer. There shouldn't be any bubbling, as you can see. So I'm going to drop in my dough just like that. As you can see, the bubbles are very small. I'm going to wait for the dough to double up in size once placed in the oil, and then I'm going to wait for around 1 minute so that everything can cook on the inside. Bring the flames to high, and then I'm going to add a very nice golden brown color on top. I'm going to flip the half cakes, and this is after 1 minute, and then I'm going to let the other side cook for around 1 minute. This is how my half cakes are looking, and these ones are ready to get off the oil. So I'm going to use my skimmer and shake off the excess oil, and then I'm going to be transferring to a plate. Look at my half cakes, they look so good. This is my last round, so my oil has fully cooled. I'm going to drop in my pieces of dough, and then I'm going to wait for the half cakes to cook. I love how my half cakes have turned out. So this is so good. I love that they're not very sweet. They're just like the normal half cakes that you buy in the supermarket or in the streets. Yeah, because it is a street food. So this is very delicious, and I hope you try out this amazing recipe. It's not a complex recipe. Just follow the recipe and you'll have some amazing half cakes. So catch you on my next episode. Bye.